Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Monday, June the 3rd, 2024, year of our Lord, season number 2, episode number 155. In today's show, we will cover the Union. Hold on while I write this down. The Union, Teddy Bear. Should have done this before the show, but your nose. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studios. Brought to you by our friends at Reliable Diamond Tool, Ready2.com. That's REDITOO.com. Check them out. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1978. You know, there's things that happen to you in your career that stand out. One of the things was when I worked for Roach Paint, you know, my great uncle owned the company. And I was working in the warehouse. This actually would have been 1977. I was working in the warehouse, and I'd only been there probably less than a year, close to a year, and my great uncle called me and said, "Hey, how's it going?" And I said, "Good." And he said, "Is everybody being nice to you?" And I said, kinda. He said, "What do you mean kinda?" And I said, "Well, some of the guys don't like me because I'm your nephew." And he said, "Well, speaking of that, have you heard any rumbles about going Union?" And I said, "I heard some guys talking something the other day, and they stopped talking when I walked up." He said, "There's a union meeting tonight at one of the restaurants or something," and he said, "I want you to be there." And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "You let me know what they're talking about." And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Now listen, Ricky, they're not going to like it when you walk in there. So you walk in, the meeting starts at 7 o'clock. You walk in at 6:59. And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "You call me in the morning." And I said, "No." He said, "You come to my office in the morning." And I said, "Yes, sir." Everybody was there at the Denny's or whatever it was in a little private room. I walked in at 6:59. You could have heard a pin drop. "What are you doing here?" I said, "Hey, I work there too." "You don't want to go Union?" I said, "How do you know? I'm all about making more money." And so they talked about Union, and I didn't know anything before that about the Union or since that. You know, just the Union can do a lot of good things and take care of you and organize and all that. So I went back and told my uncle the next morning, and he gave everybody a raise and I believe some better benefits, and we didn't go Union. But I'll never forget, you know, everybody standing around talking, drinking coffee, and smoking cigarettes, and I walked in that room, and you'd have thought I was Paul McCartney. Huh? What's he doing here? Let's check that Chuck. Check that Chuck, you big... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Look at that, man. So you have some white, faded blue, faded darker blue, red, white, and blue logo, white toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, 2 vent holes, white shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. You want to look around your office? Okay. Look at that, boys. Dallas Mavericks. So, what year did I get this? My dad and I, October 1st, 1987. So my pop and I were season ticket holders for the Mavericks for probably 5 or 6 years back in the 80s. And now they are in the NBA Finals, which is very cool. And I'm proud of them. Back then, it was owned by Don Carter. Okay, last we checked on Grandma, Dixie was in the hospital for the 6th day. So it's June 3rd, 1949. Dixie came home today. I cleaned the house. Thank goodness Dixie is home. I wish she would have wrote Grandma what she was in there for. Could have been the plague. Could have been, no, don't say that. Could have been I don't know what. Did you check this hat out? So this is the OG hat. It's Old English, Strokers Dallas. See, it's got the mesh in the back, my logo, Flex Fit. So this one is a large, extra large. So they're small, medium, large, extra large. I have a big head. This one fits perfect. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. Check out all the cool stuff we have. If you bought something, I'd appreciate it. When you do buy something, I sign these cards, two-sided card, like a little bigger than a postcard. I'll sign it and send it to you. Dad joke, why did the teddy bear turn down a piece of pie? Because he was stuffed. See, these are jokes you can throw out to your grandkids. Yesterday when I was talking about my Toyota Tundra, did I mention that I got it from Toyota of Irving? The Shoemakers have owned Toyota of Irving since the 60s. They're over on Airport Freeway, or as we know it here in Irving, 183. And they are a family-owned and operated business, and they're awesome. Toyota of Irving. Mention my name. They got new or used cars and trucks. Okay? Get off the couch for Motivational Minute. Don't take people for granted. Because even if people love you, they don't want to be taken for granted. They'll get tired of it. Don't do it. Be thankful for what you got. That is all true. Be thankful for what you have. Look around you. There's lots of people that don't have what you have. So be thankful. Okay, we all need to do a better job of that. If you're looking for a motorcycle, strokersonline.com. You buy a motorcycle from us, we'll make a big deal about it. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know that your nose... Speaking of that, how did old bewitched Samantha Stevens wiggle her nose like that? To me, Elizabeth Montgomery was like the most beautiful girl on TV. Some say Barbara Eden. That's a close one. I'm going to go with Sam, no. I'm going to go with Samantha Stevens. Elizabeth Montgomery is the most beautiful woman on TV. Ooh, I don't know, Laura Petrie. That's a good-looking woman, too. Okay, did you know your nose and ears never stop growing? And that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. I'll do a show pretty soon about who's the prettiest girl on TV back in our day. Not now, there's too many of them. Back in our day. All right, Rick, Fearless, I got to go. It's Monday. I'm singing the blues. Love you, bye. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.